Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. I am Hesty Aulia Putri with the student numbers 23140260002 from the Department of English Literature, Faculty of Cultural Sciences, Mulawarman University. Today I'm going to present my thesis proposal with the title Psychosocial Development of James Character in the Netflix series Arcane League of Legends Season 1. For the first is background of the study. In recent years, psychological approaches have become are important in modern literary studies, particularly in exploring trauma and identity. The animated series Arcane shows a complex development, present a powerful psychological transformation through the character of James, who was once as an innocent girl named Powder. The main character journey reflects the deep identity crisis and the development of psychological disorders, while making her an ideal subject to study with Eric Erickson's theory of psychosocial development. So this study attempts to bridge the literature and psychology in the realm of animated media. The study is from the two main research questions. The first is what experience or journeys contribute to the psychosocial development of James' character in the Netflix series Arcane 2021. And the second is how does James' response to the journey relate to or deviate from the paces of psychosocial development according to Erickson? Based on the research question before, to answer the question, the researcher aimed to analyzing Jane's life experience that influenced her psychosocial development, and then assessing whether Jane's response to her experience is in line with or differs from Erickson's stages. For the significance of research, first, theoretically to contribute to literary and media studies through psychosocial theory, especially in animated series, and for the practically to provide reference for further research with related to animated series such as James' character in Arcane. And for the scope and limitation, this research only focused on the character James, then not analyzing Violet, Silco, and another characters. Also, is limited to season 1 of Arcane and not linking the game lore, comic, or other media version of League of Legends. And the definition of key terms, here are three important terms for the study. For the first is psychosocial development that refers to Erickson's theory of the 8 stage of personality development involving the psychological and social interaction. And then the Arcane 2021 is an animated series produced by Riot Games that showcases social and psychological conflicts in the fictional world of Piltover and Zon. And the last one is the object of the research is James, formerly known as a Powder, the main character who experienced the emotional breakdowns and identity conflict, making her transformation to be the object of the research. For the literature review, there are three foundations that includes for a preview. to helping the research for deep understanding. For the first is Erickson's psychosocial theory, which focuses on the eighth life stage for identity formation. And the second one is James Marcia to extend the Erickson's work into four identity types, which names is achievement, moratorium, foreclosure, and devotion. Also for the character and characterization theory, here Michael Patton, which he said the character and characterization built by character archetypes and refer to psychological and symbolic patterns. For the previous studies, there are several relevant studies, which is three of three of them is using Erickson psychosocial development theory, and two of them is focusing on the same object is arcane. Alright, so for the research method, first research design is qualitative using phenomenology approach. Then the data will be collected from James character actions in arcane, especially from the scenes, dialogue, actions, and interactions. And then the analysis technique is content analysis to interpret her behavior. The behavior based on psychosocial theory. So the next is data collection that the researcher will take notes, focus on conversation, action, and relevant incidents, theory of psychosocial development. And for the research instrument, the main instrument to uh, interpret the data using psychosocial theory is the researcher itself. So here's the list of references. And to summarize, this study investigates how identity crisis and environmental pressure is shaping the character based on the psychosocial development, especially in genes from Arcane. So hopefully this research will be the good reference for the future research. And I think that's all, and thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.